Alright, hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It's Nigel here once again, and this is going to be another wrestling match review. Now, I know some of you guys are still upset, and still a little bit sad about what happened at WrestleMania 39 and about a week ago, with Cody not quite capturing the Universal Championship, or the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. And yeah, that kind of sucks. But what if I told you there have been far worse endings than that? At what happens when an ending is so botched on accident? And apparently, what happened with Cody and Roman was the plan for weeks. It was on purpose. But what happens when it happens on accident and when it's on the biggest show of the year? And and it's after 18 months of build. I'm talking about WCW Starrcade 1997 as Sting attempted to take the WCW World Championship from the evil clutches of the NWO and their leader, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Let's see how it plays out for them. So, for those of you who have seen these before, these wrestling reviews before, for me, you kind of already know how this works. For those of you who haven't, I'm going to be talking about what I liked and what I disliked about the match. What I liked is the entrances were nice. Of course, Hollywood Hogan and the NWO theme is always very nice. They hang pretty cool entrance as well. But in terms of what I disliked, a lot of the other stuff in the match. Sadly, this match definitely didn't live up to the hype of 18 months of build. Now, obviously, I didn't watch WCW around this time. I wasn't even born yet, and so I probably couldn't follow, like, I couldn't imagine like following the whole story for 18 months, starting hanging pretty much at Bash at the Beach 1996 when Hulk Hogan and turned his back on the WCW fans and formed the NWO alongside Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, all the outsiders, and they formed the NWO, and Hulk Hogan became Hollywood Hogan, turning heel for the first time since believe since the 80s or 70s. But yeah, so from there, her just running roughshod over all of WCW, who everybody was either joining or against the NWO. But then there was Sting, who sat in the rafters, being the eye of justice, looking down upon the NWO, and he would just go from arena to arena and just sit there menacingly, sitting there until it was time to swoop in, and he would eventually swoop in here, or take out some NWO baddies along the way, and attempt to capture the NWO World Championship. But sadly, it didn't quite play out that way. Hey, it did, but didn't. What I mean by that, let's talk about it. So, the match itself was, and like Sting took a majority of the offense, which does kind of suck. Now, normally in a wrestling match, normally it is pretty evenly split, and maybe sometimes the heel will get more offense in, and so that the face can be the conquering face. But I think here it was way too much. Sting got bopped around quite a bit in this match. He looked almost kind of weak against Hollywood Hogan. Like it almost he almost looked like, why should this guy be the WCW World Champion? And yeah, so he got bopped around quite a bit. But then, and it gets better, because then, and we get to the ending where Hogan delivers the leg drop, a single leg drop on Sting, and Nick Patrick counts to three. Nick Patrick, of course, the referee, counts to three, and that's it. So what was supposed to happen is apparently it was supposed to be a fast count, because Nick Patrick was the was the NWO referee. He was the designated like NWO referee, so he was gonna screw over Sting and to help Hogan retain. And what was supposed to happen is that Bret Hart, who was there kind of as like the special guest timekeeper, and um, of course Bret Hart, fresh off the Montreal Screwjob controversy that happened about a month or so before this, is supposed to stop the bell from ringing, and attack Hogan, and then help Sting win. And Sting was supposed to be like unjustly having the title ripped away from him by HollyWoog Hogan and NWO shenanigans. Didn't quite play out that way, because Nick Patrick just did a regular count, a regular 3 count instead of a fast count. Apparently, Nick Patrick was confused on how to go about it. Apparently he was told 2 different things, so he ended up just doing the regular count, which was a major botch. And you can tell that was the plan, because Brett had then gotten the face of Nick Patrick and then took him out, saying, "And you did a fast count." So Nick Patrick, that confirms Nick Patrick was supposed to do a fast count, but didn't quite play out that way. But I think I've talked about it before on this channel. I can appreciate intention, and the intention is there. What they were trying to do is there with the last ditch effort, the last resort for the NWO to hold on to the World Championship, and for Nick Patrick to be still affiliated with the NWO. And Sting screwed out of the title, but then wins it back after interference with Bret Hart. But because it didn't play out that way, because it was just a regular count, Bret, Sting, and the rest of WCW look like jerks who screwed over the NWO. And Hogan looks like the victim. It looks like Bret Hart got involved, stuck his nose where it didn't belong, and handed Sting the title after Hogan beat Sting fair and square. So definitely got a major botch there, and a major blunder right there. And yeah, it wasn't really a good look for WCW. Sting looked like he needed help. He looked like a loser after a match where Sting got beaten up a lot by Hogan, and then this ending, just kind of that 1-2 punch. The fans still pop for Sting winning the title, but it looks really weird. It's a really weird look how they went about it. Compared to like Cody vs. Roman, for starters, that one a lot more evenly split. Cody looked really solid against Roman, and especially him powering out of the guillotine show. And it took interference from Solo Sikoa, who returned after being ejected. It took that run-in to put away Cody. Cody at least still looked mostly strong in defeat. The fact that in like kayfabe, it probably would have been Cody walking out the champion. And compared to this story between Sting and Hogan, Cody and Roman had about 3 months. Cody came back at the Rumble, won the Rumble, and then built the feud with Roman from there. As opposed to this one, which is 18 months, and this is how it goes up. And then the title's taken off of Sting because he won it under controversial circumstances. He wouldn't win it back until later on. Yeah, so I know a lot of people are still upset about the whole Cody Roman debacle, but remember, it always could be worse. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor: like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video, so you can see as soon as it drops. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the match, your thoughts on my review of the match. Did you like, dislike the match? Did you like, dislike my review of the match? Happy Easter, everyone, and I will see you guys later. Peace.